Okay, guys, I am Ritesh Kumar, and so today I will giving myself interview with the help of ChatGPT. I will asking ChatGPT to mm, ask me questions for SD role at Google. Okay, and ChatGPT will give me the questions, and I will try to answer it. So this is the day one, and let's start with my first interview with ChatGPT. So I've given the prompt at ChatGPT to I am applying for SD role at Google. Ask me questions. You are the interviewer at Google. Okay, so the first question it has asked that data structures and algorithm. You are given an array of strings. Group all the anagrams together and return them as a list of list. Okay, so let's solve this in Notepad. Okay. Okay, let's solve this. So in this question, as we know, key anagrams are the words which have same letters and the same number of times. So we have to collectively group that. We have to group that element and return list of list. Okay. So for this solution to this problem, let's create a method called I will try to solve it in Java. So public and the method name will return type will be of list, and here we will have a string. Okay, and in this we will have method name as valid anagrams, group anagrams. Okay, so in this we will take list of string, or it is array. Let's check the question what it is string. Okay, so let's take the string in the parameter as input string. Okay, strings. Okay, now first thing, how we will approach this problem. So to approach this problem, we need to we can do it in two ways. Like one of the ways we can find a frequency string. Okay, or we can, the other way is like we can use either the frequency string, or we can sort it, and we can uh, if we sort every element of the array, we will get the same letter for the element which are anagrams, okay, in same order. So we will get the same letters of order of the every string if they are anagrams. So if we sort them, sort every letter of the string, and then we will take a map and we can put it in the map, and we can collect in the value as a list. So all our anagrams will be there. Okay, so this is one of the approach. Other one is using the, like, we can use frequency string. Okay, with that also we can solve this problem. So let us use the first approach, then we will go to the second approach. The first approach will be, we have to sort every element. So we will run a loop. Okay, equal to 0 I less than strs dot length. Will run the loop till, since it is array, and so now we will do char. Okay, we will take the char array. Okay, we will do the dot to char array. Okay, it will convert into the char string. Then we can use the arrays dot sort, and we can pass the char array, and then we can also like get the string out of it. So we will get the string. Okay, string, new string. Our new string will be new string, and we can pass our character array. This will give the us the new string. Okay, now uh, we can just use the one map to update the frequency. Okay, in this we will have a string as the value and list of string as the value and key as a string. Value will be our string, yes. Okay, and map equal to new as map. Okay, and here we will put okay all the strings str. If we if we get if it is in the map already present, so we will do. If it is already present, first we will check it is already present or not. So we can get like list string and list equal to map dot get or default. Okay, and we can put here our string and new array. Okay, list. Okay, so in this scenario we will get the list if it is not present. If it is present, it is okay, and we can map dot get. We will do the string and at here we can just put map dot port. Sorry, we can just do list dot add our new string, and then we can at last map dot put this to the list. Okay, so in this way we can get, now we can return our map dot values by using new array list, and in this we can pass map dot values method. Okay, and it will return the list of string. Let's try to run this in any of the lead code. Okay, so its time complexity will be group anagram. Let's put my solution and run this. Okay, so what we are getting, okay, we are doing strs.carry. We are going to get the index of that, and this is in that. Cannot okay, it last money. Yeah, check map dot. Okay, I do not add a string here. Fine. Now let's go run our solution. Okay, so we are getting the wrong. Okay, okay. Okay, like we have to put here our strs. Okay, in this. Okay, not the, and this is the decision. Now we will run again. We got it all our accepted. Now we will just submit this. So our solution is solved. Also, we have another approach using the, so it's let's calculate the time complexity. So this will run n times, okay. So this is n, and suppose our string is of k length, so it will run k times. Max string length is k, okay. And sorry, so this will run, this will give time complexity of log k, okay. And this is just one operation. So we will get n log k. Our mean time complexity will be n log k. Time complexity for this will be n log k. Okay. And space complexity for this is space complexity for this will be, we are using list. Okay. So first one is like we are using the list string list of list. So O of n. Max is O of n. Now let's move on to the next question. Okay. Third is, can you solve it without sorting the string? So now we will use this approach without sorting string. Okay, let's go to the notepad again and let's start solving with the approach second. Okay, just solve with the approach second approach. So our second approach will be without sorting it. So here public, again we will take list, and in the list of string, and we call group anagram, and in this we will have string array and strs. Okay, and then here we will use hash map. Okay, sorry, not hash map, we have to sort. So instead of this we can use like, let's take example. Okay, so without sorting, like how can we do it? So this is our input. We can use the approach of frequency string. So first we will do, we will go to look at the solution of this. Okay. Okay, let's just go to the next question. So I will rate myself. I will ask him the next question and I will rate myself. So in the first question, in the first question, group anagrams, anagram. I was not able to. I have to work on strategy, which is better than working of string. Okay, so this is the point. Now, system design mid-level distributed process. Design a URL shortener like b.ly. So, our functional requirement is this, and non-functional requirement is this. So, let's system design a sorting URL. Okay. So shorten a long URL, redirect short URL, long URL to original long URL, handle expiration analytics, and perform non-functional high availability, low latency, scalability to handle million. Since our function requirement is shortening long URL and redirect short URL to original long URL. So what we will do in this case, first, okay, this what API endpoints will be designed for this system? How will generate short URL hasn't random dash history? How will you avoid collisions with those? So what API endpoints will be designed? So for the API endpoints, we will need two endpoints. One is one is find URL if you want to find after passing their sorting URL. Okay. So we will find URL to find the original URL using sorting URL or vice versa. Okay. Then we will have redirect endpoint. Okay. So at this endpoint, we will redirect to the appropriate original URL. So as a user, if I want to sorting the URL, what I need. If someone clicks on my URL, we have to redirect him to the original web page. Or if we, as a user, if I want to like check with the sorting URL, we can check that also. Okay, now so in second question, I also like taking too much point, so no appropriate answer. So let's write it. I will prepare this thing. In second question, I have to work. Okay. Then next question. Generate given an integer, find the length of the longest consecutive elements. So let's try to solve this question. We have to find a array of integer, find the length of the longest consecutive element sequence. Okay, find the longest consecutive element sequence. Longest consecutive element sequence. So originally how we can solve? We will go to the number and we will look for the smallest. Then the next smallest. Then uh, in this question like I also tried. Move to move to next one. Okay. So I will prepare these questions today and I will again come up with the solutions. Okay.